Hello, Cancer. Welcome and welcome back. I'm Amira, if you don't know, and this is Monachopsis Soul Healing, if you're unaware. This is going to be your weekly reflection, okay? So we'll take a look at what you experienced this past week, Cancer, and then we'll tap into what significant lesson you were meant to learn, okay, from it all. So two things, all right? I'll go into the first thing after the second thing. I don't know why, but I feel like the second thing is about to be lost for some reason. I was getting word of mouth, okay? So something about word of mouth. Either you guys heard something from someone else, maybe some kind of gossip, or I feel like it's an idea. Yeah, it's an idea. Like you should do. It's like receiving another perspective or view. I also feel like it's a second opinion for some of you. All right. The first thing that I got, Cancer, is something to do with health. I feel like health and first aid in particular. So I don't know if there was an emergency or there's just something about your health or someone around you, their health, that was really significant this past week. Some of you may have gotten a second opinion, or someone told you to get a second opinion, or it's like, I heard about this place from this other person. Also feel like it's more of a holistic thing than a traditionally approached situation. All right, let's see for Cancer, please. They're past this last week for Cancer. Yeah, okay. Doing something new. Yeah, the Three of Cups. Yeah, so word of mouth. You heard something. Okay. For some of you, this was negative. All right, or I feel like you had to cut somebody off, like from your friend group or something like. I feel like you had to cut somebody off. The Ace of Cups is here with the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, you had to cut somebody off who you love or who you care about. For some of you, it could be your child or your sibling, like one of your siblings. Okay, there's something about word of mouth, something that you heard. Maybe you heard someone talking about you, or someone gave you advice and led you down the wrong path. There's some kind of betrayal or perceived betrayal here, but there is something that you heard. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about this. Yeah. There's some kind of gossip. Okay, I keep getting perceived. So maybe, you know, perhaps an issue in perception. All right, it's like somebody maybe making the excuse, I didn't mean it that way, or that's not exactly what I said, or you're perceiving it wrong, or something. There's something about that. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. Okay. Well, this thing, I'm hearing trial as well. So you're trying something out. Nine of Wands and the King of Wands is there, as well as the Emperor. So I feel like you guys made a decision. You made the decision that was best. Okay, best for you, best for your children, I feel like, as well, or something about your children. I feel like there's somebody who you need to protect, or who like people who count on you. This could be a work situation as well, but I feel it more like an emotional tie, like a friend who you consider family, or a coworker even who you consider your friend, or someone who is actually your family. All right, I feel like there was some kind of separation. Maybe there was an argument, someone left, or something like that, but something definitely went wrong within this. All right, and again, I feel like this person feels as though you perceived it wrong, or I'm also hearing I'm indifferent. So Two of Swords. Yeah, the Judgment card. So you have a decision to make. Okay, or you had a decision to make. I feel like you tried to offer someone a place, and it's like, all right, come into my office, sit down, let's talk about this. And in your mind, it's like, all right, I could potentially forgive this person. You know, I love them, I care about them, I'm willing to hear them out, but it went nowhere. All right, or perhaps you perceive that it won't go anywhere. All right, what else? What's this medical stuff about? Now this could have happened at some kind of event or gathering, all right, that you had this past week or that you went to this past week. I feel like it was supposed to be a great time, but something happened. Something happened. Yeah, the World card. All right, so some of you may have traveled, okay, with the World card and the Eight of Cups. But there is some kind of distance and something is over, all right? The World card is the end. This is receiving closure. It's the end of a cycle, all right? That doesn't have to mean that that person is no longer going to be a part of your life, but they definitely won't be a part of your life, your circle, your situation in the same way that they once were. So something is definitely changed, all right? Receiving closure and learning a lesson. I don't think this is the first time that you've gone through this, Cancer, with this person. I feel like there also may be some codependency here, either within that relationship or one of you. All right, and maybe that's made it difficult to separate fully, but something came out or something like that. All right, what else? Something is definitely over. All right, I feel like you made your final decision, accepting that something is over. Yeah, Judgment. Wow, this is really significant for you. This is really significant for you. But like I said, I don't know if the medical thing is directly related to this person. If maybe there was some kind of situation that occurred while you were out, or they were talking about your medical thing. I don't know if it's related at all. Honestly, for a lot of you, it seems like two separate things that occurred throughout the week. But that doesn't have to be the case, of course. But with Judgment and the World card, this is like. Again, and with the Knight of Pentacles, all right? I want to say in the reverse. Interesting. So it's like going down a new path, all right? It's like, this isn't working for me yet, all right? So maybe you're choosing to do something that's more holistic, or going to a new doctor that practices that way, or something like that. I feel like a lot of you you've learned something new as well. Maybe that's what you do, okay? I feel like you're taking a new approach, though. Yeah, with the World card. I mean, you are taking a new approach. You're getting ready to explore something new, because one chapter of that difficulty as it pertains to the medical stuff, all right, is over. Whether it's you learning, okay, and you're in the medical field, or there's a medical concern with you or a family member or a friend, whatever that situation is for you, I feel like you're going in a new direction. This is acceptance. This is also Archangel Gabriel, right, in this Judgment energy. So very protected, guided. I like that. All right, let's look at your lesson. I feel like I've been here for a while. I don't know why. All right, let's look at your lesson. What was the lesson, please, Cancer? You have a lot of water energy. Okay, I felt like someone was asking. You have your energy is here, Scorpio is here, and the fixed signs, okay, as well as Capricorn and Aquarius. I feel like you guys have worked really hard to get to the end of whatever this difficult journey is, and you've made a breakthrough, okay, is essentially what I'm trying to say. Okay, their lesson, please. I'm hearing turtle, okay? I feel like that has two different meanings, okay? One in the sense of something has been slow. All right, I feel like someone has been very strategic, just like the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles is a planner. It's someone who is determined to be successful, determined to get to the end of the road, but they take their time. They want to be really sure, very meticulous. They want to be sure about what they're doing, what they're attaching themselves to, what contracts they're signing, what doctors they're attached to, what school they learn from, what people, all right, they have in their lives. Okay, and if something's not right, like I said, I was seeing that Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. If something's not right, it's like, all right, I can't continue to go down this path because it's not working for me. I need to commit myself to something new, and I feel like that's what you guys did, or what you're doing. I don't know what the spiritual meaning is for turtle, but I feel like it's necessary to look it up, okay? All right, their lesson, please. I feel like we've been here a while. I don't know why. Okay. The Four of Wands. There's some kind of betrayal here, all right, within a significant relationship, or perceived, whatever you want to call it. All right, there's some kind of betrayal here. You have the Four of Wands as your lesson. So yeah, the Four of Wands, there's typically another person involved. It's like, all right, you and I worked together. We each had our vision. We each had our skills. We each were really attracted to one another, whether romantically or not. Just like, I'm attracted to the light within you. Doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but let's put two and two together and build something strong, sturdy, stable that we can be excited about. A home, right? A job, a foundation of some sort. Let's achieve this thing together, right? That is the Four of Wands energy, but everything has to be working like a well-oiled machine. And if somebody's not pulling their weight, if someone is not attracted anymore, if the spirituality doesn't align, something's going to be wrong within that foundation, all right? And that essentially was your lesson within this week, Cancer. And so I feel like it has a lot to do with what we talked about initially. That person, something that was brought to light for you, all right? That really was your lesson in this week, and you learned it. Congratulations. You learned it. All right, that cycle is over. This person won't be in your life the same way as they have been, because you have set a necessary boundary, or whatever you need to do, child. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.